name was?
His name was.
His name was.
His name was.
My name is Cheater.
Describe where you met him.
We met at an acquaintance like house party vibe before going out. Yes.
And I would take pictures, obviously for the local newspaper, for a road sport, and that's where I'd first noticed. I first noticed him, and I think I just kept going back purposely to take pictures because I mean he was quite a handsome boy.
Unfaithful.
I love you.
Describe the feelings after you made it official.
I was pretty happy and I was excited because it was my first like proper relationship where a boy asked me to be his girlfriend.
I was nervous, excited, like curious.
Difficult, but beautiful. Intense, but relaxing at the same time. Everything a good relationship should have been. It was shame. I won't lie. It was a good 9 months, a beautiful 9 months.
It was toxic, and it was a relationship that's toxic where people just interpret it as passion.
Disloyalty.
I made a mistake.
How did you find out?
So I found out it was actually pretty. It was the weekend of his 21st birthday, and I planned a whole birthday for him at Triple S and decorated for him, made him cakes and everything, invited all of his friends, drove to East London, picked up his cousin so he could spend the weekend with him. So Sunday that everything was fine. Monday he woke up and told me he had the flu. So I was fine. He went home and everything, and then just didn't speak to me for a few days. And the next day his roommate came over and told me about this girl that he had in his bed the night before.
Things got horrible because we were doing long distance because he wasn't here where I am, and basically things got a little bit weird when he started not really caring about what I was doing compared to constantly monitoring me. I went away for a weekend with my girlfriends and he barely spoke to me the entire weekend, and on the Saturday, I think it was the Saturday night, he disappeared at like 8 p.m. completely, and at like 3 a.m. in the morning he came back and he was like, oh no, I was at my friend's girlfriend's house. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. You didn't even tell me that. You didn't even tell me you were going. A week later, he breaks up with me after a huge fight and after me telling him to just leave. But he breaks up with me, like, easy peasy, like 3 days before I'm going home to actually, like, see. And this was over WhatsApp. And I was like, okay, I don't really care about what happened. I was so angry that I was just like, basically. And then my closest friend lives next door to him. Basically what she told me is that this girl that we knew had been visiting him and he'd been visiting her, and she actually moved in with him like a couple of days after we broke up. So it wasn't a situation of like I ever confronted him about it, which kind of sucks, but it was a put two and two together. Do you think I'm that? What is wrong with you?
So at a party, homeboy got too drunk, so I put him into bed, and I'd seen 2 missed calls and a message from a girl who was funny enough within our friend circle. And I think being a sub-warden, whenever somebody phones me 3 times or sends me like 20 messages, it's always because something was wrong. I didn't open to snoop. I opened out of genuine concern, like maybe this girl needs help, or maybe she needs to get a hold of him, or for something urgent. And yeah, then I saw I need my sock back. It's such an anticlimax, but I mean, I knew after reading that message that it was that, and and the then I saw the messages of like concerns and yeah. Funny enough, I didn't get all of the evidence that I needed to prove that it was like actual cheating from that, although there was like hints towards it. So I had gone into the next best thing, which was a chat from his friend, and there was 3 minutes and 46 seconds of heartbreak. Yeah. Oh man. It's fine, you can.
Thank you.
Boy that I had spent a year and a half loving. 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Man, just openly admitted that he cheated on me, and no remorse, no shame, and no, like, this is someone that I say I love you to her face and didn't. Oh man.
So I was at a resident that I had planned. He blows up my phone that like I don't want to chill with him and his friends, you know. I like the other girlfriends of his friends, you know, like what's up with me, you know. And I was like, okay, let me just go chill with them. Then I go chill with his friends. Then later on they say there's a house party they want to go to, so I go with, and then we get there, and he's the life of the party, and that's not me, especially if it's with people I don't know. And there were a lot of people that I didn't personally know them, but then for some reason they had a problem with me, like it would have been stuff that I've heard before, so already I was uncomfortable, you know. So just there, minding my own business, just literally sitting down in the dining room, and then I turn around and look into the kitchen. A well-lit kitchen, and open, like there's no door separating the dining room and the kitchen, and there is a homeboy kissing a close, like a friend of a close friend of mine. Infidelity.
You're being crazy.
Your reaction to him cheating?
That particular night I lost I lost the handle on my emotions. I'm not proud of the moment because I feel like I should have handled it better, especially when you've had those inklings going off in your head that something is going on.
Oh wow, I was so angry. Like hurt, obviously, disappointed, and then it kind of started eating at me where I started blaming myself.
I remember vomiting straight after that. I didn't even get through the voice note the entire time, the first time. And it just completely out of the blue, I didn't feel sick, I didn't feel nauseous, I just heard those words and it just came out. And then the sweating started, and then my palms were sweaty, and then there was just a sweat all over me, and I felt dizzy and crazy. Obviously, he cleaned it all up, and then I listened to the full voice note, and that's when I cried. And I cried for a good solid 20 minutes sitting on the kitchen floor.
Well, when I found out, I'd already been quite angry about the fact that he broke up with me. So I got more angry. And I was actually really, really tempted to like hurt him in some way, like physically hurt him, which was a little bit weird because I'm not a violent person, but like I got so angry to the point where I really just wanted him to die.
Did his friends ever lie for him?
Yes. His best friend lied for him because he knew about this girl for a few weeks. Well, weeks, I don't know how long it was, but for a few weeks.
I think they didn't either call each other out in it, which I think was the biggest thing. Yeah, I think that's his friend group, but never. I think if ever there was a chance, they would have covered for each other, and I'm sure that there were many chances that I haven't realized yet, but I'm almost sure that they covered for each other quite a few times. And yeah, our friends seemed very welcoming, very open. You know, very, hey Sam, it's great to have you here, or hey Sam, you guys look good together.
These friends were not my friends at all, because these were the same people that would say shit in front of me that, yo, he's never been so this happy with another girl, but then be there when stories come up that he was cheating with other girls, that you guys were there watching it happen. And I understand loyalty is not to me, because you know what, I'm not your friend or whatever, but can you talk to your friend?
Your support structure going forward, how was it like?
My support structure was, I don't know, it was pretty toxic. They just got me drunk and but yeah, I don't know, I couldn't have done it without them. It was my friends, yeah. My parents were also really big support structures, but it's my friends mainly.
I think first and foremost it has got to be the unexplainable amount of love and support I've had around me.
So basically, I just got very drunk a lot of the time, had a lot of casual sex, didn't really pay attention to the things that were important. And I'd say the thing that helped me most was actually the person I'm currently in a relationship with, because he was the first person that I completely opened up to about it.
Like, I'm very open with my mom, and like we talk, and it literally hurt me to the point that I spoke about it to my mom, and then like she was very like she helped me a lot.
I'm sorry. I love you. I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
Okay, dear boy who broke my heart.
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 I thought I was gonna marry you. I thought that you would become part of my family, but I guess God has a different plan for us, and a different plan for us. You know, love is messy, but as much as it's messy, it's beautiful. But as much as it's beautiful, it's taking a risk. And I rolled the dice. I guess it wasn't a 6 this time.
You never destroyed me. I don't know what power you thought you had over me. You don't have that power anymore. And I hope you're happy with yourself.
I'm really, really sorry that you're in the situation you're in right now, because I'm much better off and I'm much happier for that. And I really, really hope that you didn't break her like you broke me, because no one deserves that.
I forgive you, even though you haven't apologized. Even though I don't think you grasp how much you hurt me. And I genuinely do wish you well. I think you just need to work on yourself before you enter a relationship, because I think most of our problems were problems that you had with yourself that you were projecting towards me.